Hey guys, the JRC here, and welcome back to the Barrow career mode. As you can see here, we currently sit 18th in the table, 6 points from 6 games, and we are literally just going to jump straight into the first game of the episode at home to Stevenage. So we have had to rotate the side slightly from what I'd like to play. Obviously, we got the injury to Brad Smith in the last episode, and we now have our players away on international duty. So Raj, Figuera, and someone else I'm sure is away on international duty, but as of right now those are the only two that are really I think it may have been Brad Smith that would have been away, but obviously he got injured, so those guys obviously aren't available, and we have to use what we have here instead, but this is the side we're going to use, so let's jump into the game. Okay, so we're underway here, looking to keep that form going after the smashing of Leyton Orient at the end of the last episode. We want to keep that form here and try and build from it. Jones does well. James. Oh, it's Babati in behind. Babati scores! 5 minutes in, it's 1-0. What a start that is. Maybe we have found some form at last. Absolutely smashed Leyton Orient last time around. 1-0 up after 5 minutes here. It's turning round. We're not going to cross that time. We're going to play it back to Gonzalez, who is going to cross. And there's the header. It's hit the post. Oh, what a chance to make it 2-0. Gonzalez finds Babati. I see James on the run here. Luke James, back to Babati. Chance to finish. Just wide. Babati for Luke James. Real chance, Luke James, 2-0. The form really is turning around. Babati and James are currently linking up perfectly up top. And things are starting to turn around for us now. We'll find James, Babati. That's a nice play. Morenzo gets it out to the left again. Babati's at the back post. Can we find him? No, we can find James at the front post. I think he's offside. He is offside. Solly out to the left-hand side yet again. What a ball that is. We're getting a lot of balls down the left-hand side. Another great ball in. James is there. 3-0. The left-hand side is causing us, well, it's causing Stevenage all sorts of problem and bringing us all kinds of chances. And it's 3-0. Bruh. That left-back's out there again. Well, Jones for James. And Babati, and 4-0 before the break. He's out there again. Jones. I was going to overlap, but I thought I saw James. But that's the half-time whistle. 4-0 at half-time. Alexa's getting involved apparently, but it's 4-0 at half-time. And it's definitely an improvement. See that overlapping run. Well done, James. Brown's just going to hold it. Now deliver. Jones is there. Oh, it's hit the bar. I didn't think that header was going to challenge the goal once he headed it down. It looked like it was just going to sort of peter out, but it ended up onto the bar. We've still got a chance here as well. Overlap again. Pull back to the edge of the box. Jones is there. Good save. Now we clear. Here's Babati, using that pace, getting away from his man. Not got it under control here properly. He goes for goal though and finds the top corner. Benjamin Babati. What a finish that is, and what a player he is turning out to be. I may regret not taking the goal bonus out of his contract. He has a goal bonus if he hits 15 goals, which I didn't expect him to get anywhere near. Stupidly then thought, well, he can have that because it'll make his wage slightly cheaper. But as you see here, he's already got 7. So we're only 7 games in. Babati spreads it out to Brown yet again. He's absolutely dead out there. But he's going to get the ball in, and Adama's there, and it's 6-0. There is the final whistle. The form is definitely turning around now. 6-0 here, the victory. Following on from that last game, a hat-trick for Babati. And we are finding our form.
We've got some questions for you.
Going to keep Didier Dama happy. Got his first goal there. Babati's already happy, but we'll make sure he stays happy. And the same with the rest of the team. But again, they seem lower on their morale after winning than they have done when we've lost. You see, what a difference a win makes. 18th we were before that game. 10th place in the league now. 9 points from 7 games. Let's move on to the Walsall game. Okay, so this is the team to face Walsall. Our internationals are back. Raj is quite tired after his trip, so he is on the bench. Brown keeps his place. Figueira does come back in though in CDM, although I did think Al Solia had a good game last time out. Other than that, it is the first choice 11, obviously minus Brad Smith, who's injured. So we still don't have him there. But let's jump in and see how we get on here. Batty's a bit deep here, deeper than I'd like, but he's making the run now. Here he is, Lorenzo back to Babati. First touch out of his feet, gets the shot in. Good save from Roberts. Babati's definitely starting to impress. James is staying out wide here. At least he's Lorenzo on the edge of the box. Chance is going to fall for Jones. Should have scored. Lorenzo's corner. James was there, couldn't quite get onto it. Gonzalez brings it down and finds Hurd. Bruff's got it. Out wide now to the left back who sees his cross blocked. It's another corner. Jones with the whip. It's James! It's 1-0! Luke James with yet another goal for himself as we take the lead away in the Midlands. Oh, that's ours. Well done, Lorenzo. Babati, find Lorenzo. Oh, James is there. Look, James! Not quite good enough. Well, Hurd's doing bicycle kicks to get rid of the ball now. Okay. James trying to find Babati. He does find Babati. He can't quite shrug up his man, but here's Brown. Chance to deliver to Gonzalez! 2-0! Christopher Gonzalez. He has been a great player for us. I think it's his first goal, but he has been influential since we brought him in, and now he's getting some reward with a fine finish. McDonald again. Now Sadler. Back to McDonald. They're playing it all around me here. I can't deal with it. They've hit the bar. A little bit of space here. Well done, Hurd. He's got in well. Figueira now just needs to get it away. James looking for the run of Babati. Counter-attacking stuff here. And Babati's in. And it's 3-0. Just before half-time. And just what we needed. Walsall were putting us under all kinds of pressure and keeping the ball well. Managed to steal it in our own box. And then hit them on the break to make it 3-0. Figueira's done well there to win that. Gonzalez to find Babati. Babati to strike. It's 4. I think that's our first shot of the second half. And Benjamin Babati finds the net yet again. He is finding some absolute golden form at the moment. This second half has been all Walsall. They've had all the ball. They haven't created a lot with it, but it's our first real chance, and we've got ourselves a fourth goal. There's the full-time whistle. Another comfortable victory, or so the scoreline would suggest. 4-0 away to Walsall. But that doesn't tell the whole story. They were by far a tougher opponent than the 2 previous games against Orient and Stevenage. Second half, they had all of the ball. I couldn't get it off them until we broke at the end and stole the 4th goal. But yeah, I couldn't get the ball off them second half. They just didn't create a lot with it, and they was seemingly wasting time at 3-0 down, which helped me out massively. There you see it. They had 58% possession, but only 3 shots with none on target. They just didn't do anything with the ball despite their dominance of having it. So there's no rest for the wicked. Straight into another game against Salford. We've got the recovery and the rest days. I think we're still going to be lacking stamina going into this one. But as you can see, we have now moved up into the playoff places after that last win. Obviously only on goal difference at the moment. It's still early on. There's a lot of teams around the same points. But it's a massive turnaround just in this episode. Within 2 games, we've gone from 18th to 7th. And that's a big turnaround for the team. Okay, so this is the lineup for the game at home to Salford. As I thought, there was quite a bit of tiredness in the squad. So Penfold is in for James, Didier Adama is in for Lorenzo, and Burns is in at left back with El Solia replacing Gonzalez in the middle.
Should be magnificent. Thanks, Derek. I'm sure both coaches will want their players to start.
El Solia back to Raj. Raj has got a chance to cross already. It's 1-0 already. 2 minutes on the clock, and it's Penfold with the finish. Raj is an absolute wizard of a deliverer, and now Babati looking to bring it forward. Has to go back. Figueira gets it out wide to the left-hand side, and Burns with a chance to stretch his legs, and now a chance for him to deliver, and he has done for Jones, but he can't find the target. Well, there's half time. Not the most eventful first half, a very early goal, and then not a lot of chances after that. Again, we haven't had a lot of the ball. Salford holding a lot of the possession, but at half time it is Barrow 1, Salford City 0. As well held up there by Adama, finding Penfold. Hasn't really got a lot of help here, but he goes back to Burns, who can deliver. We'll take the free kick. It's a handball. We have got handballs turned on because they don't get turned off in real life, so why turn them off in the game? I haven't got anyone who takes a good free kick. Jones is the best we've got. Let's just see if we can maybe sneak this in the corner. Not like that. Oh, that's a poor pass straight to James Wilson. He's played the ball into Tao. And we're under the pressure again here. Wilson, good turn from him. Oh, and he's beat the tackle, and it's Jones, and it's 1-1. It's probably been coming. Not a massive amount of chances in the game, but they've had all of the ball, Salford, and they probably do deserve to be level. This is awful defending from me, sliding in and missing tackles all over the place. And Joey Jones equalises. This isn't the best idea here. Andrade gets the ball in, shanked, but Muller's at the back post. Absolutely unmarked. I don't know where my defence went. And Salford have turned this game on its head to lead 2-1. My defenders just disappeared and let him have it. We see this again. Ball went wide. I didn't have him there, but look at my defence went anywhere near that. And he was, even though the first effort was shanked, Muller was completely unmarked from 2 yards out with an open goal. Now Lorenzo finds Luke James. He looks for Penfold, but it's well cut out. Oh, that's a great ball again. My defenders have just disappeared in this game. Where have they gone in this second half? It's 3-1. It's a good strike, but where are my defenders? They've just absolutely disappeared in this second half. Andrade it is who gets the goal. They will probably just smash their heads open on the concrete floor, so they're a bit fucking stupid. But we're 3-1 down. That's a great ball from Muller, and it's 4-1. Hawkins, who I'm pretty sure has literally just come on, and that is his first touch. And we've been absolutely torn apart in this second half. But they're just going to run it to the corner. Oh, now he comes inside. There may even be time for them to get a fifth here. With Hawkins. He's turning around. I can't get near him. He's gonna make it 5. How has that crept in? What is our goalkeeper doing there? He's literally just hit it at the keeper and scored. No keeper should be beaten from there. Don't care if you're League 1, League 2, Champions League. You should not concede at your near post anyway. But look at that. How does he not get to that? And it was the last kick of the game. We've just been beaten 5-1 to end that 3-game unbeaten streak or winning streak. Not really sure what to make of that. We were 1-0 up very early. It was an even game until the second half. My defence just disappeared. For the first 2 or 3 of their goals, my defenders were nowhere to be seen. Partly down to me, but for I think the second goal in particular, the volley from a yard out, literally my defence just weren't anywhere near what was going on. And then it all just sort of fell apart from there, and we couldn't do anything after that.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Okay, just got to keep the morale up again. It's not the end of the world. It's 1 loss. You know, we had 3 massive wins before that, so we just take it on the chin and move on. So now we have got a nice gap between the next game, meaning we can actually do some training to keep the sharpness up. We don't need to do a lot of resting players. But you see here, those last few games, so that 5-point defeat, 4-0 win, 6-0 win, and 5-0 win before that. Some mad few results, very high scoring. You see in general high scoring games, 5-4, 5-2, 5-0 there, as I said, 6-0. There's a lot of goals going in either way, and we need to just make sure we don't let the wheels fall off here and we keep this form going. There we see the training drills going on. We're actually finally getting some sharpness into some of the boys that aren't playing as much, so that they are ready to come into the team when needed. And obviously the players that are already in the squad are just keeping their sharpness up and making sure they are fully ready to go. But that is where we're going to leave this episode. All in all, a decent episode. Well, look at this though. Straight back down from 7th to 12th after that last game. It's mad. As I say, early stages and teams on a lot of similar number of points. Babati and James, though, they're out and out the 2 top scorers in the league. Babati's already on 9 goals. James is there on 7. But that is, as I say, where we're going to leave it for now. We will be back for some more very, very soon. But until then, I will see you later.